Hello everyone, it is Marc Berman from TV Media Insights. It is Wednesday, July 11th. I would like to welcome you back to our daily videocast, and I am now just 8 days away before I head to Los Angeles for the annual Television Critics Association Summer Press Tour from the famous Beverly Hilton Hotel. I will be reporting on the new network shows, the returning network shows. I will focus on network, cable, PBS. I will have all the news from Los Angeles, and it's something I totally look forward to every year. Now, let's start today with an item in TV history. Now, when you are heading to the middle of July, it's not always easy to find anything worth noting in TV history, but there is a lesson to be learned today. On this day in 1991, Fox opened the second season of Beverly Hills 90210. At the time, it was not a hit show, but it was building some momentum. So the network decided, let's do a batch of episodes set in the summer. We will air them in the summer, and maybe the lack of competition will help the show. Well, it certainly did. It took off. It ended up staying on the air for 10 seasons, and the lesson to be learned is sometimes you should utilize the sluggish summer platform to introduce original episodes of shows. That's your lesson. Let's go to Good Afternoon America. I promised you initial numbers, and I have them. And I will report them throughout the week, and then I will give you some of the actual viewer numbers next week. Based on the 56 metered markets, it opened up with a 1.7 rating in households. The lead-in was a 1.8. The year-ago time period was a 2.0. That said, it was disappointing. Considering the hype and the promotion, the fact that it dropped from both benchmarks is not positive. It also was down in 2 of the 3 key female demos. So day 1 of Good Afternoon America, disappointing. You cannot judge a show by 1 day of meter market data, but right now it got off to a sluggish start, which is what I put on our website, got off to a slow start. Now I have the Live Plus same-day ratings in prime time for the week of July 2nd. It was a holiday week. Independence Day was smack in the middle of the week, so there was not a lot going on. CBS was most watched. NBC was actually first in one of the demos, and Fox also held the spot. So 3 broadcast networks tied for leadership. However, the network that actually won the week in adults 18 to 49 and adults 25 to 54 was Univision, and that's only the 3rd time in its history that that has happened. Now, if you are a fan of General Hospital, I know there are a lot of you out there, SoapNet will be airing a themed block, and it is called General Hospital's Gold Medal Moments. It will open on Monday, July 30th, and air through Friday, August 10th, and it will feature the episodes that you picked out on a Facebook campaign. So that should be interesting for the General Hospital fans. And keep in mind that General Hospital is scheduled this fall to air at 2 o'clock after Good Afternoon America finishes its initial run. Let's head over to cable for Perception. This is the new drama on TNT. It opened up on Monday with 5.6 million viewers, which makes it the 2nd most watched new cable series this year to date, behind Dallas, which is also on TNT. So this is a very good start for Perception. And you know, the nice thing about it is it didn't have the hype and the expectations of Dallas. So if this can settle in at levels close to 4 to 5 million, I think TNT has something there. Excuse me. Have to wet the whistle a little bit. I have new glasses, by the way, and they're sliding down my face as I'm doing this. I have to get them tightened, but I will. Let's go over to FEARnet. This is the cable network that is targeted to horror, suspense, and thriller content. They have announced a 2-hour block that's going to air on Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It will be repeated on Sunday. It will feature animated half hours, The Real Ghostbusters, and Tales from the Crypt Keeper, and original half hours. Well, they're not original, but they're live action. They are repeats. Erie, Indiana, and Dark Oracle. I was working at NBC way back when that initially premiered on the network. It was airing on Sunday nights, and then it came back briefly in first-run syndication. On the schedule box for this 11th day of July, we have what is either the season or series finale of Dogs on the City on CBS. It didn't do all that well for the network, unfortunately. It skewed older. It was bringing in about 5 million viewers. I really hope it comes back. I thought that was a really nice, well-intentioned reality show for the summer. I hope CBS grants it a 2nd season. I do not think they will, however. We have 2 hours of So You Think You Could Dance on Fox, and we have 2 series premieres on cable. Let's start with Beverly Hills Nannies, which airs on ABC Family at 9 o'clock. It is exactly what you would think. It focuses on nannies that work in Beverly Hills. There's just something about people who are so interested in Beverly Hills. And then picked off on History at 10 o'clock. This will feature amateur antique enthusiasts who go head-to-head in a series of elimination challenges to find items they think will warrant top market value. What will they think of next in these reality competitions? Who knows? And that is our daily video cast from TV Media Insights. Got to fix these glasses. I want to thank you very much for joining me, and I will be back with more news about my favorite medium, television, tomorrow. Signing off, Marc Berman.